follow me. We'll go up to the vineyard and have a look and ask questions on the way. As Grant asked, we're planting sunflowers in autumn. You can see a sunflower down there that has survived winter, and it will probably thrive shortly. We planted very thin strips because we need to finish pruning pretty soon because we've already got bud burst. So soon we'll have the ATV in here, and that'll be going up and down. So I thought there's no use putting cover crop here because I'm just going to be going up and down squashing it. So the cover crop is just in here, and it's probably falling sideways a bit, but you can see here, this is just, you can see the difference. So it's a bit drier here, and down there where it's wetter, particularly in the middle of the rows, it's not as lush as this. It's just really wet because we've had a lot of rain. So the same seed mix as Carly and Greg. The flax or the linseed, this one here, that doesn't care how wet it is. That just grew really quickly, and there's a lot of linseed in there. A lot of that's already gone to seed. This stuff actually hasn't. So when we prune, we'll be putting the canes in every second row, because when we put a net on the ground, canes, net on the ground, and we'll get a flail mower in to cut those canes up. So once we finish the pruning in the next couple of weeks, so every second row is going to get terminated just for the mechanics of managing the vineyard. And
so we'll actually cover 2 rows with one
net, yep. So you've got to think about all these other things, and about, we're going to be driving up down, we've got to put a net on, and Rebecca asked about, is this restricting airflow? Once these vines start growing, I mean, it's going to take a while for them to get some growth, but once these vines are up like this, I probably don't want all this humidity here, so there's lots of considerations. But we will let this go to seed, and eventually I think I will take the flail mower in just to leave it on the ground, but I'll probably just wait until I've got a fair bit of seed that's set. So we just walked up there, and it's really interesting because that's where we haven't got vines. We've got lots of capeweed and bare soil and plantain. Plantain is great, plantain weed, because it grows everywhere. So the plantain tends to flourish in the sides of roads and those hot, dry areas and shady areas. But I have put plantain.
But it's not feeding your soil in there. That's what you're saying.
I'm hoping that the plantain and chicory will be summer active. So
have you in the past had
we've put some cover crops in some vines down there, and the last 2 summers we've had, they've been long and brutal and hot and dry. The chicory is just saying, I'm all good with this. Chicory and plantain survive our summers. Well, basically got plantain, I've had plantain, chicory and dandelions are the only things apart from vines that can survive summer. So look, I'm hoping that they don't like it when it's cool, but when it warms up, I'm hoping I'm going to have the chicory. No, I don't want to be planting seed every year, and I quite like the idea of even collecting some of this hay bales or something and then moving it down there, but maybe that's a little bit too hard. So
you've got it as a seed store in your hay?
Yeah, it's probably too hard, but I need a little baler. We all need little bits of equipment, and we can share it around.
It's amazing how prolifically it sets seeds though. The radish will set from one plant, set hundreds if not thousands of seeds.
So we've just done a little bit of the vineyard, but in future years I'll probably do another bit. It's a bit like the paddock, you have different paddocks. You can't do it all at once just because we have limited time. So I guess you sow it, see what happens.
Chicory is tall, isn't it?
Yeah, it can get up this tall.
So if you're trying to harvest among chicory, you probably have to slash it back or something.
It's only tall when it sets seeds.
We found that
I just want to ask.
Chicory is about that tall, and it might set a flower, but it's really spindly and.
Right, so you can move around it.
It's not everywhere, it might be just a few here and there, so
not a big deal. Good.
Murray, any idea on cost? Can you give us a bit of a ballpark figure?
Not at the moment, but I think a really useful thing is, which has come up previously, that through Mark via Nutrient Ag, we can get pretty low cost seed mixes.
About $3, for cover crop mix about $3 a kilo.
Yeah.
So, and you need about 80 kilos a hectare. So 100, well, what's that? 240, 250, yeah, 250, 300. But you work that back to a home garden, and it's like
Not much.
it's $3 for 100 square meters.
Yeah.
It's not much at all. Yeah, cool.
Well, we don't really cover crop, but we certainly do a mixture of peas,
Yeah.
oats,
Yeah,
and whatever else I can get my hands on for winter, and we call that a lolly patch.
yeah.
Because that's what we were trying to feed our cows when it's cold, at its coldest. But I was
Yeah.
just curious, because like Williams oats
So cheap.
is really crap for forage oats.
Yeah.
But to get that biomass and all that sort of stuff and your root matter and stuff, it's fine because it's nice and cheap. It's about 80 cents a kilo.
Yeah, so that $3 a kilo mix had about 5 species in, so that's probably your base level. I just threw in a whole lot of other stuff I had from previous years into that mix from Nutrient Ag, which is like $3 a kilo, yeah. I think we'll head back.